Karahala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, through water, Abba, called Kadash. I'd like to give them honors to the elders, apostles, of great millstone that teach us truth, 100% truth, according to the Bible. The title of this lesson today is going to be Angels and Chariots, somewhere along that line. And they're going to start off in the book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 53. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? And a legion of angels, I think, is something where along the line of, let me look up real quick, what is a legion? A division of 3,000 to 6,000 men, including a complement of cavalry in the ancient Roman army. So Yahweh Shai is saying, thinking not that I can call my Father and receive 20,000 legions, man. So you can imagine what the skies are going to look like when that time of Yahweh Shai, when he returns, man. The sky is going to be covered with chariots, man. And you're talking about, imagine the power of these chariots, because you see what they got going on today, and what they're showing with these so-called orbs and these drones. A lot of that technology that they're putting out there. Esau Edom was kind of showing his hand to assist, but a lot of it's going to be to deceive you Israelites, you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And with Esau's technology, he's going to try to control the narrative before the Lord comes back and make a return. And all this is part of his left-hand wickedness, man, to keep you jakes deceived, to keep you confused, to keep you in a state of confusion, man, where you don't know what's coming next and what to believe in. But we're supposed to put our trust in this word, man, in this gospel, in this truth. And you have the prophets here to give you the breakdown of this Bible, man. Law, statutes, commandments that we're supposed to follow and abide by. The book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000 and even thousands of angels. And the Lord Yahweh is among them. The Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. So the Lord's going to come back, man, with all these chariots, man, with the armada that's going to come in and crack these skies, And there might be some chariots that's out there flying down with what they're showing in some of these media things, but a lot of that stuff, too, is Esau Edom's technology, because he's trying to get ahead of the narrative, man. He's trying to create this thing where he's just talking about these drones out of China, or drones out of Iran or Russia, to create a narrative that he can control. But he can't control Yahweh Shai's angels, man. When he sent those chariots, man. And some of them orbs may be of Yahweh Shai. Because, you go throughout the Bible and through times, man, there's always been orbs out there that's been unexplainable. But we know them as being in the Bible as being the chariots of the Lord, man. And Esau is totally defenseless against Yahweh Shai's technology, man. Totally defenseless against it. He has no defense to be able to stop Yahweh Shai, and he knows this. The book of Exodus, chapter 5, verse 7. Ye shall no more give the people, okay. And this is how we know we're in that time, man, because it's the same thing as it was in the time of Egypt. So I'm going to go back to the book of Exodus, chapter 5, verse 7. And, we're in a hard economy. They say the bottom is about to fall out. Inflation is an all-time high. And a lot of that pressure they're putting on is on you jakes, man, to get you jakes to submit. And we haven't seen the end of it yet, because Lord is This man, no, he's supposed to be releasing the Lord's people, man. We are the Lord's chosen people, you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And so he's putting more pressure on the people, man. Same as it was in the time of Egypt before we were released. You know, and this is what he told us during that time, talking about the 12 tribes. Exodus chapter 5, verse 7. Ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick, and herefore let them go and gather straw for themselves. And the table of the bricks which they did make herefore, ye shall lay upon them, and ye shall not diminish or thereof, for they be idle. Therefore the cry say, let us go and sacrifice to our God, Yahweh. So this is Pharaoh laying a decree, say that I'm going to still require the same amount of bricks from you, but we're not even going to give you the straw to do it. You're going to have to go out there and gather your own straw, and I'm going to increase the revenue of what I expect from you. And same thing as it is in today's time, man. Your wages not going up, but inflation is at an all-time high. The prices of goods has steadily increased in order to be able to survive. Your rent has increased. You know, these basic essential items that we're working for, this man is putting a harder task on us, man. And he's trying to keep you from going and praying unto your God, man. He's trying to separate you from your power. So same as it was in the time of Egypt, same as it is now, man. We about to be released from this devil, man. We about to get our walking papers, man, our freedom papers. And now we about to be released. This man is putting more pressure on you Israelites, man, to break you down, man, to make you suffer, to make you submit. And therefore, he's going to bring in more draconian laws, man, through this deception, that a lot of stuff that he's throwing out there, man. And he's going to bring in those draconian laws and going to force you to be able to submit to his system. And therefore, he's going to try to put you in a perpetual type of slavery through the MOTB, which is going to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, which is going to be that charagma that you're going to have to receive. It's going to be in your hand or your forehead. And now we know that we have people like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and all these guys that with this technology, they're trying to put this technology into you jakes, man. And that technology is going to be the mark, man. It's going to be the MOTB. So we have to be very circumspect in these times, man, that we don't get caught up in what's going on. You know, even all this stuff is going on that they're showing us in the skies is happening. Like I say, a lot of stuff was instigated by Esau, Edom. So we have to be very circumspect in these times, because at the same time while this is going on, this man is doing that magician trick where he's getting you to watch his left hand, watch his right hand, and the left hand, he's doing he's passing laws, man. He's getting things that's done to totally ensnare you jakes, man, you so-called black, Hispanics, Native Americans. What they call a sleight of hand, you know, with the magicians. That's what this devil is known for, his trickery. So let's show some more of his trickery, what he's going to do, because we're going to go back to okay, and this is how we know these are the same people. These are the modern day Egyptians, man. They took the same playbook that the Egyptians used back then on us. Exodus chapter 7, verse 9. And when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, show a miracle for you. This is Yahweh talking to Moses, man. And when Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went unto Pharaoh, and they did as the Lord Yahweh had commanded, and Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Verse 11, then Pharaoh also called the wise men. And wise men are like these scientists that we have today, these engineers. and the sorcerers now, the magicians of Egypt, and they also did in like manner with their enchantments. And enchantments is like a spell, something, a trickery that's used to deceive. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents, but Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods, man. And that same thing that's happening today with these orbs and these chariots, man. You got these orbs, which are probably maybe of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh that's out there. So they sent up these drones, and they had this one video on TikTok where they had these drones that was kind of like, close to this orb. Then one of the drones went in for a closer look, and right up there to where the orb was, and then like the orb had zapped it and shot it down like an EMP, and the drone came falling out of the sky. And same thing as it is going to be as it was back then, with Aaron when he threw down the staff, it became a serpent. So they came up with their imagery with their sorcery. They threw down their staffs that became serpents, and Aaron's staff, swallowed up all their serpents, man. Same as it is now, they try to mimic Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh's chariots, man, and it's just gonna swallow them up, man. And it's the same as it's gonna be in the time of the Lord when they have that battle up in the heavens that's spoken of in Revelations, man. And let me see if I can find that real quick. They're going to try to challenge the Lord, man, with their Space Force, man. They're going to combine their forces and try to challenge Yahweh and his angels. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Let's go there real quick. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in the heavens. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, and prevailed not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven. And so they're going to try to take on the Lord and his armada of angels, man, when they come and crack them skies, man, totally. When that fathership comes through, which they like to categorize as being the mothership. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil. Talking about the physical demon Satan, these Edomites. And Satan, which deceived the whole world, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. That's me taken out of power. He's losing his, as he reigned over all these other nations, he's going to be brought to a base, man. He's going to lose his power and be brought back to earth. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God Yahweh, and the power of his Hamashiach, for the accuser of thy brethren is cast down, which is cursed them before our God Yahweh day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and the Lamb was Yahweh Shah, man. That's who we call on, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, for deliverance. And by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto death, man. We can't stand in society, man. We'd rather be dead than go another day in the society, man. So we're dead to this world, man. We call on our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, to be delivered up out of here. Only thing that holds us here, man, is just being able to do the will of the Lord, man. That the Lord come and bring his reign over this place, man. It's going to bring righteousness. Because this place is so wicked. You look at some of the things that they've done, not only to our people, but to all these other nations, and to the land, to the air, to everything, man. This man is all about death, So he's got to be taken out of power, and Yahweh Shah is going to have to come back and relieve him of his duties, man. Verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So the devil know his time is running short, man. The average lifespan of a kingdom is that's in rulership is no more than 250 years, man. This man's time is up, you know. Everything is showing and is leading to his removal of power. And he's trying to hold on with everything that he's got. So he's going to unleash everything that he has. And that part of the majority of that is going to be his enchantments on you Jakes, man, you so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans. That's pretty much it. Let me see. No, Shalak. Let me go back to the lesson plan real quick. Oh, I had another set of precepts I want to go over to prove that we're in that time as it was, you know, time of when we were in Egypt, when we were about to be set free from the Egyptians, man. And like I said, today is the modern day Egyptians, the modern day Babylonians, man. All these other wicked nations that ruled before, Esau has personified all their wickedness and rolled it all up into one. And when we were in Egypt, this is before Moses was born, man. And see, we became such a great nation. We were in Egypt that the Pharaoh made a decree, and this is part of that decree. And why he made a decree? Because we became such a large nation within the Egyptians. Exodus chapter 1 verse 16, and said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, this is Pharaoh talking to his midwives, man. They were the midwives of the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools. If it be a son, then ye shall kill him, but if it be a daughter, then ye shall live. But the midwives feared Yahweh, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. See, this goes to show you, man, that the seed is carried through the men. That's why they let the women live, man. But you can't convince our people that, you know, they think that the women carries the seed and all that, you know, just totally ass backwards, because they've been deceived by the devil, man. The men carry the seed. That's why they went after the male Hebrew kids, man. But the midwives feared Yahweh and did as the king of Egypt commanded them, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said unto them, why have ye not done the thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egypt women, for they are lively, and they are delivered ere the midwives come unto them. Really, the midwives went against Pharaoh, and they feared our Lord, man. Therefore Yahweh dwelt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed really mightily. So our population exploded amongst the Egyptians, man. And the Egyptians feared that with our population growth, that, you know, in the time of war, that we was going to side with these other nations, because we was putting hell on the Egyptians were putting hell on our people, man. And they were crying out to the Lord for deliverance, man, to be delivered out of the hands of the Egyptians. So they feel that with our numbers populating, we're just going to overtake them. And same as it is here today, man. Same thing these devils do now, man. They convinced our women, once again with enchantments, with the spirit of feminism, that she empowers herself by being able to go out here and have control over her body. But she can be a whore, see with how many men she want to sleep with, and then all she has to do is go ahead and abort her child, man. And really, that goes back to worshiping Moloch, man, sacrificing their kids to these devils, man. And they take their kids, they go to these abortion clinics and have them go in there and brutally destroy that child in her womb, man. And they convince them that it's better to go ahead and delete your children than to have children, man. That shows you how wicked this society is, man. That something as precious as life, they show you that it's something that to be frowned upon in this society, man. We're supposed to be here to replenish this world. And with all these inventions and things that they put into propaganda, to war, and building these instruments of war, if all that money, these billions and trillions of dollars, man, if they put that money into to try to develop the earth and you know, make life more simple for mankind, other than trying to destroy it and inventing these weapons of war, man, that they put so much money into and resources into and time into. Think of how far we would be ahead as far as in technology, man. Think about all these brilliant minds and kids that have been destroyed through abortion and all these things, man. That's why this man has to come out of power, man. That's why he's going to have to be destroyed. And the Lord's going to come with those angels, man. It's going to remove this man out of power. You know, he can only hold back, so only for this base man to stay in power, he has to hold back the power of our people. Mainly not our people, all people in general, but mainly you Israelites, because you are the Lord's chosen people, man. But that's pretty much it, though. I just want to kind of hit those points, man. And you know, we have to be very mindful of the times we in. We see how the devil is operating, man. He's using that same old playbook by deceiving, keeping the people confused. Therefore, he can control the narrative and try to bring in his draconian laws, man, and destroy you jakes, man. Keep you jakes in perpetual servitude, you know. And we always remember, go back to Revelation chapter 12, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Let's go there real quick. Because this is Esau's ultimate goal, man. This is what he thinks is going to save him in the end. And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that's his ultimate goal, man, is to keep you jakes ensnared, man. And we have to be very mindful of all the tricks of the devil, because he knows his time is coming to an end. So with that being said, man, all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. I pray that this lesson be edifying. With that, say Shalom.